Good afternoon. I've been working out in the sun. I'm really overheated, so decided to come into my deep shade garden here. My favorite thing behind me, the Geranium majorensis. Those are really cool. Whew. So I have been fighting in my yard everywhere something called manroot. It's a wild cucumber, is another name for it. Totally poisonous, non-edible, and it makes these gigantic roots they call it a manroot because it's the size of a man sometimes. I've dug up one I have a picture of, I'll find for you. It was the size of a baby seal. They're huge, and every year they come back and they send vines up trees, strangling them all out. Anything it can climb up, it will climb up, and then it'll produce white flowers, which you think, oh, this is pretty, and then it makes its seed, and it has really prickly outside on it, and it just keeps proliferating itself. And it likes it in my yard, so there's some spots I've been fighting against it. Some areas I have prevailed and I've dug it out completely. Other areas I just pull the vines off as they come out. So let's go look at a few areas where I have it and talk about the parts of the plant a little bit more. Okay, this is an impressive example of the wild cucumber. It has these cute little white flowers on it, and it climbs all the way up to the top of this bottle brush. And it'll strangle out some things, but more importantly, I think it steals nutrients from the plants that I want to have here. And it's a weed that I don't like. So you may embrace it. I would like to get rid of the wild cucumber in my yard. So unfortunately, its root is likely covered by part of the concrete pad here. So I've only been pulling this one off the fence for the last couple years, but I'm going to go ahead and do that today. Oh, this looks really bad. There's a radish from last year left, dead here. All the grass and weeds behind my office on our sport court here. We've measured this court. We don't know what it is exactly, but we have fun with it. That's all that matters. Okay, I'm gonna get to this. Fruits. There is one of the fruits there. Spiky. Luckily I have my gloves on. Let's see. So inside there are just a few large seeds, but like 3 it looks like. They will reseed readily and make more, and I don't want more. Oh, I'm back here in the shade, and yes, there's ivy here, English ivy. But we also have some of the cucumber coming up here. And I'm able to control the English ivy pretty much. I don't mind it as a ground cover. I just don't let it climb the trees. So every year I go around and pull it off the trees. But right now I'm focusing on the cucumber. So we'll pull some more of that out of this area. The best way to eradicate completely the manroot, which here's more of it growing up here, is to dig the root out. So to find the root, you follow all the vines. See, here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coming up right there. So I would dig right underneath here. And sometimes they're very deep. They can be 2 feet down. But that's how you find it. You find where all the roots are coming out of, these are coming up out of. And they're very crunchy and easy to pull, which is why I've been lazy about digging them out. Wanted to show you one more example of how to find the root of the manroot and where to dig of the wild cucumber. So all these are vines off it, and if I follow them down, find here is where, so there's a root, big root under here, that if I dug it up, then this would stop coming up. Okay, that's going to do it for me for today for working on the wild cucumber or the manroot. I hope you've been able to use the video and photos to help identify it in your yard maybe. And it's a chore to dig out, but I think it's worth it. When you find that big root, it's kind of cathartic because you've been battling this one weed for so many years, and to discover where to dig and how to find it to get rid of it was something that I learned here living in this house, so wanted to share it with you. Whew, all right, I'm tired. Yard work is exercise, so it's good for us. Alrighty, I will see you next time. Bye-bye.